Hey, this is Casey over at Schafer Chevrolet here in Pinconning, Michigan, and this is our 2014 Ford Escape SE that we've got here with just under 62,000 miles on it, priced for $13,775. So I'm just going to do a quick little walk around here of this vehicle to point out anything I notice about it, and just kind of give you some insight as to what this vehicle is all about. So starting up here on the hood. Hood looks clean. I'm not seeing any like major dents or dings or scratches or really anything like that at all. Looking down here like towards the fog lamps and stuff, not seeing really much of anything either. Tiny little scratch there from like a stone or something that flew up, which you'll see on pretty much any vehicle out there. Let's see, that's just a little bit of dirt. I do notice like a small dent here. It's about the size of like my two fingers here put together, as you can kind of see there in the video. Do have some Goodyear tires on this thing, so you get some brand name tires, and there is some pretty good tread left on them still. So doesn't look like you'd have to run out and replace tires anytime soon. It's got some aluminum alloy wheels here. They are 17-inch wheels, so like I said, you get a brand name tire with good wheels. And looking up under here in the wheel well, that looks all clean and stuff too for you. So just like I say, continuing to walk around the vehicle. Everything looks, other than that little bit of a dent on the passenger side door there, everything else looks clean on this vehicle. You see a couple real minor scratches. I mean, they're not that deep or anything. It looks like you could probably get them buffed out or something, but looks pretty good there. I mean, especially considering it is a used vehicle, of course, so you're gonna have that kind of stuff. But looking at the back here, you do have a couple of backup sensors as well as a backup camera as well. All of that's working just like you'd expect it to. So do have a power lift gate as well, as you can see on this. There's going to be your button to close it. You've got a privacy curtain here, and this vehicle, I mean, it's an SE, which means it's like a mid-level trim package, and there's a lot of different stuff on this. This is definitely not like a standard thing. You got yourself, well, it looks to be, oh, it is a donut. I thought it kind of looked like a full size, but it is like a smaller size spare tire. But you've got all this room under there for that. And of course you can fold these seats down. It's a 60-40 split, so you can fold them down both or one or the other to have more cargo storage space. And like I said, you can go ahead and utilize this just for privacy. If you're parked at the beach or something, you don't want people looking what you got in the back there, you can go ahead and put that out. Definitely a neat little feature to have. I'm gonna look up underneath here. Got the dual exhaust system as well. Average, I'd say an average amount of rust under here. It's Michigan, so they all have got rust on them. This one looks like it actually may have even had some rust proofing on it at one time that's starting to wear off. So just wanted to give you a little peek up underneath here. Excuse me. And now looking at the driver's side of this vehicle, like I said, it's got the Goodyears on the back as well. Looks like they have some pretty good tread left on them. Looking, just like I said, I'm just looking for anything that I could point out to you so there's no surprises when the vehicle shows up to you. And it looks pretty much exactly like you'd expect a 2-year-old vehicle to look. I mean, it looks pretty clean. A couple small scratches, but I'm not really seeing anything on the driver's side. Just I'd say out of the whole exterior of this vehicle, that one dent on the passenger door was really the only notable thing. Everything else is looking really good. So You do have luggage rails on the top too. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the back seat. Back seat, you've got you know, standard like storage space in the back there. You can go ahead and utilize this 110 volt, 150 watt power outlet. It's an actual outlet there. You've got climate control for the back seat with these vents here. LED light there on the ceiling. You can go ahead and fold that out. It has some cup holders, you know, a pair of them there for the back. You've also got some more storage space here on the side of the door. I have tested out all the electronics as far as like your windows and power locks and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, here you can go ahead and do the 60-40 split fold down so that you have more cargo space. Tie downs for a car seat if you're gonna need to utilize that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the driver's seat here. You do have a power seat, which, you know, like I say, typically on an SE, they cut things out like power seat, or they cut like dual zone climate control off, or heated seats. This vehicle has heated seats on both driver and passenger side. It's got some storage space here underneath. As you see, you've got 2 USB ports, looks like a SD card slot holder, auxiliary connectors, you know, where you see the red, white, and yellow there. It's got another cup holder buried deep in there. You can go ahead and strap like cards or USB cords so they're nice and neat in that storage space here in the center console area. You've got another 12 volt charging port right there in the middle. Like I say, it's got dual zone climate control. I've got the AC going on full blast. It's working perfectly. A lot of different types of controls here on the steering wheel as well. I mean, you can go through, you know, different information on the vehicle and show you, gosh, it'll show you a ton of different stuff. I mean, you can look at your trip odometers, or, you know, gain other information, do like a system check. You can do, you know, different things with the settings, you know, as far as like the lighting or the display, or all different sorts of things there. This vehicle, like I said here, it's got 61,988 miles on the odometer. Shows you a thermometer and a compass, you know, as far as your direction there. You've got your, you know, blinkers here, of course. Everything there is working. Cruise control set, so on and off, and you know, standard cruise control stuff. Bluetooth voice control. You've got other things here as far as like information, and go to the home page, and you go ahead here, and with this, you know, this is where you're going to be able to, like, if you want to look at the calendar, you got different apps. I mean, this thing's got a calendar on it. It's crazy. You got different apps you can use, different types of alerts, like if a tire was low or you're coming up on an oil change, it'll give you an alert. You can look up traveling features, so, you know, that'll give you skiing conditions, that'll give you fuel prices. You can check and see what time the movies are playing out of town or something. So there's all different types of things there. Obviously, it's going to be your radio settings as well. I did test out the radio. It sounds good, just like you'd expect it to sound. It has the Microsoft Sync, Port Sync setup. CD player insert there. Parking brake here. And, you know, like I said, everything else I've tested it out. I've test driven it. And this car runs good. This car stops good. I mean, everything about this vehicle, I mean, it's pretty straightforward as far as how you would think a 2-year-old vehicle with, you know, pretty low miles to ride. So I really do think you're going to like it. And, you know, if you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. But it's a heck of a deal, and it's just a solid, good running, good looking vehicle. You know, as far as like the headliner and stuff and the interior condition, looks good. I mean, there's a couple random spots on the headliner that are just a little bit discolored. I mean, you might be able to like get them out with a little more steam, or just a little bit of cleaning. chemicals or something. But you know, all in all, there's no like rips or tears in anything. Carpet looks good. Just a couple spots on the headliner that just look like they got a little bit dirty, but like I say, I think they could probably be fixed up and cleaned up a little better. So one last thing I'll show you, like I mentioned, the power lift gate that this has, which frankly I was surprised that it had it, but it does. All you got to do is go ahead and hit that button and it's going to go ahead and close for you. So you're getting groceries, or you know, you got to put stuff in the back, it's nice and easy and convenient for you. Oh, while I'm back here too, I did actually just notice here above the escape badge, there's a dent here where it looks like some of the paint chipped. I'm not sure what that's all about or anything. Almost looks like a shopping cart got pushed into it, maybe, I don't know. But I did just notice that, so I wanted to point that out to you too. But you know, other than that little dent and the other one on the other door, looks like a really clean and good looking vehicle. So I do hope that you like it, and thanks for watching my video.